Hey y'all, we'll do our second edition of deep core stabilization today. We'll do some things starting in standing and then move our way down. And we'll keep it nice and short, about 10 minutes. So meet me standing, no other tools necessary, and let's get moving. Stand with your feet all the way together to touch underneath you, and then plant your hands onto your belly. Take a little tuck of your tail, take a soft bend in your knees, and squeeze your legs towards each other. Try and knit your ribs in together and see if you can scoop the bottom part of your belly up and in. You're trying to create this core setting feeling through your whole core and trying to wrap your whole center further in towards your abdomen. I like to sometimes bring one hand to belly, one hand to low back. And when you have the connection of back to front, maybe you're better able to find that sensation of pulling the front of you in and back a little bit. So keep squeezing the legs together and hold on to that sensation through your core. And we'll bring our arms overhead, taking a bend into the elbows and creating a diamond overhead. Go ahead and reach your arms up towards the ceiling. As you straighten your arms, get as straight as you can. Still knit your ribs in and keep your tail tucked. And then you'll bend your elbows and bring your hands behind your head as if you're shaving off the back of your head with your triangle. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling, keep squeezing everything in towards the center, and then pull the elbows wide and down as you shave off the back of your head. Reach up, and then pull the elbows wide and down. Good. We'll take 3 more like that. Reach up and reach low. 1 more time like that. Keep squeezing in towards center, reaching up and low. Once more here, all the way up. Keep the tension at the top, pull it down. Really nice. Release the arms, you can soften the legs, toe heel your feet a comfortable distance apart, and find that same sensation through your center. Pour the weight into one leg, float the other foot up, you can keep the leg straight, and we'll transfer to the other side. So we're trying to keep the tension in the center of us, just like we did with our legs zipped together. Hold on to that right here, and just tipping your whole weight like a teapot tipping over to one side. Really good. Now the next time you come to one of your sides, go ahead and bend the lifted leg, bring that knee up towards you, and then step that foot down. Shift over to the other side, pause for a moment, bend that knee in towards you, and then shift over to the other side. We're gonna add the elbow here. So you'll bring your elbow across your body. It may or may not make contact with the knee. Release and shift over to the other side. Elbow to knee, nice and slow, keeping the tension in your core. So balance seems pretty easy. If you can't lean too far over, you might stay a little bit more upright so that you can stay in balance. Keep the tension through the center of you, tucking your tail slightly, knitting the ribs in. 1 more on each side. Big elbow to knee across the body. Really nice work. Standing tall here for a moment, hands on your abdomen, find that sensation, and then release the sensation of tension. You might create this big Buddha belly, soften the abdomen. Keep it soft here for a couple breaths. Really good. Zip the abdomen back in, toe heel your feet all the way together to touch. Zip the heels especially in together and stand up onto the balls of your feet and drop the heels down. As you stand up, squeeze the heels in and drop the heels down. We'll try that 3 more times, standing up tall and dropping the heels down. 2 more here, 1 hand on front, 1 hand on back might be nice. Last one here. Really good. Release that and we'll come down onto the floor. Go ahead and sit down, get there however it works for you. We'll have the feet flexed, heels driving into the ground, and then roll yourself onto your back, reaching your hands forward. At some point, you'll kind of make this little drop onto the floor. That's totally okay. Once you're there, step your feet in so that they're a little bit more underneath your knees. Plant your hands down to frame your hips and press your low back into the ground. Peel just your tailbone off of the ground, so there's still a sensation of your low back and mid back pressing down. Imagine you could squeeze your thighs towards each other slightly and try and lift the arches of your feet away from the floor. Tap your tailbone back to the ground, soften the belly here, maybe a little arch in the spine. And then knit the ribs in, press the back into the floor, just lift the tail. And we'll try that again. Arch the spine, big inhale. Exhale, little tail lift. Good, 2 more here. Inhale and arch. Exhale. 1 more like that. Really good. Keep your back nice and neutral for a moment. Lift your feet away from the floor. You can draw your knees slightly in towards you. If this feels really hard and challenging on your core, this will help keep your back heavy. The easier this is on your core, the more you'll drift your knees over top your hips. So go ahead and engage through the abdomen, drawing the ribs in towards each other and dropping your low back onto the ground. See where you can challenge your knee position. Stretch your hands up towards the ceiling and then drop your right heel down towards the floor and bring the knee back in. Left heel down and bring the knee back in. Really nice. Heel taps down, comes back towards center, and then you'll go to the other side. So this might be where you stay if this feels like the optimal challenge for you today. If you're feeling pretty good here, the opposite arm is going to reach away and you'll come back to center. So if my left heel is dropping, my right arm's reaching overhead. I might add the arms if I'm feeling pretty good about it. I might start to straighten my legs more if this still feels really in my kind of ballpark for challenge today. We're going to take about 5 more on each side. Last one on each side. Really nice. Draw your knees in towards your chest, soft belly. Very good. Roll over onto your right side. You'll keep your knees slightly bent, drop your right elbow to the ground underneath you, and then take your left hand. You want your right elbow underneath your shoulder. So your left hand's gonna wrap towards the right rib cage, and you'll hover your hips off of the ground, and I want you to just think that you lift your ribs away from the floor. You might be able to lift pretty high here, or you'll stay low. I just want you to focus on the core at the side waist, right? So the abdominal muscles there, and then lengthen your side waist towards the ground. We'll try that again 4 more times. Lift up, really try and find the bottom ribs lifting, and then lengthen down. Got 3 more here, lift, and lengthen down. Last 2, lift, really good, and lengthen down. Last one, lift it up and lengthen it down. Really good. Lengthen to the, we'll switch over to the other side. So whatever you got to do to get there, maybe just a big sweep. The left elbow's underneath the left shoulder this time. And then you might take your right hand towards the bottom ribs. Hover your hips off of the floor. They might lift higher. And try and pull the bottom waist and lift it into the top waist. And then lengthen back down. 4 more like that. Lift and lower. Last 3, lift and lower. And then the last 2 here. An exhale might help you find the lift a little bit more. Last one. Really good. Let's lay on the belly and find an easy Sphinx pose. Lengthen your arms out in front of you. Lift your chest. And then slide your hands slightly in, draw your shoulders down your back and together. I heard once someone on YouTube describing the core as an Amazon box, and you can think of your core having a top, having a bottom, having a front and a back and a side to side. So right now we're addressing the back. We did side to side, we did top and bottom, and we did the front. So walk your hands in, lift up, and then reach forward, lengthen to the floor. We're only doing 3 more like this. So lifting up, compressing in the backside, drawing the shoulders down your back away from your ears, and then reach forward, lengthen your belly down. 2 more like this. Pull the hands in, keep the arms straight, push into the floor, and lengthen. 1 more like this. Really good. If your back feels a little funky, you can take a child's pose or a standing forward fold after this. I love any excuse to do a standing forward fold, so you know me. Good, and then when your back feels soothed, find an easy place to sit. Put both hands onto your abdomen. Either shift your gaze downward towards the floor or close your eyes completely. Big belly breath into your hands. And let that breath go. 1 more breath into the hands. If you want to take a few more minutes, you might lay on your back and take some belly breaths into your palms. If you're done for the day, thank you so much for your time and attention and moving with me, and I'll catch you soon. Have a good one.